Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Real Infotain. Hit the subscribe button and bell icon. Let's start. Ethan Hunt's story is far from over. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is nearly here, taking Hunt and his badass team on yet another world-saving adventure. In Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise, and his IMF team embark on their most dangerous mission yet, to track down a terrifying new weapon that threatens all of humanity before it falls into the wrong hands. With control of the future and the fate of the world at stake, and dark forces from Ethan's past closing in, a deadly race around the globe begins. Confronted by a mysterious, all-powerful enemy, Ethan is forced to consider that nothing can matter more than his mission, not even the lives of those he cares about most. Directed by Christopher McQuarrie and starring Tom Cruise as the unparalleled international spy Ethan Hunt. The upcoming film is set to push the limits of all the new and returning characters across the board. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 looks to have another epic action story that sounds like a worthy addition to the blockbuster franchise. Watch this video for all the details that have been revealed so far, including release dates, cast, characters, filming details, and more. When is Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1's release date? Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 is currently scheduled to arrive in US theaters on July 12, 2023. Previously it was scheduled for July 14. The movie was originally scheduled to premiere on July 23, 2021. Subsequent delays caused by the COVID-19 pandemic pushed the date, first to November 19, then May 27, 2022, then to September 30, 2022. Then July 14, and finally to its current date. With any luck, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 won't be hit with any more delays or changes. When will Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 be available on streaming? The film will also be available to stream on Paramount Plus sometime after the film's theatrical debut. Unlike some of Paramount's biggest 2022 releases such as Smile, The Lost City, and Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Tom Cruise's last film, Top Gun: Maverick, waited 209 days after its theatrical release before it finally premiered on Paramount Plus, and the seventh Mission Impossible film will likely be no different, so the new film likely won't be on Paramount Plus until early 2024. Who is in Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 cast? Tom Cruise headlines the cast, reprising his lead role as Ethan Hunt. Besides Cruise, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 will also see the return of Ving Rhames as Luther Stickle, Henry Czerny as Eugene Kittredge, Simon Pegg as Benji Dunn, Rebecca Ferguson as Ilsa Faust, Vanessa Kirby as Alana Meopolis, and Frederick Schmidt as Zola Meopolis, all of whom will be back in their old roles from the previous films. Hayley Atwell, Captain America, the First Avenger, will be playing a character called Grace. According to Christopher McQuarrie, Grace is a destructive force of nature. We don't know much else about the character, but Atwell has described Grace's loyalties as somewhat ambiguous. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1 also has another connection to the first movie. Henry Czerny will be returning as Eugene Kittredge, the former director of the IMF who last appeared in the 1996 Mission Impossible. The film's primary villain will be played by Esai Morales, Ozark. Nicholas Hoult, Renfield, was originally set to play the role, but he was reportedly forced to drop out due to scheduling conflicts. The details about the character haven't been revealed, but clearly, he's dangerous enough to end up on the IMF's radar. Palm Clementif, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, will be playing another one of the film's villains, an assassin and the right-hand woman of Morales' character. Shea Whigham, Boardwalk Empire, will be playing Jasper Briggs, a man who is attempting to track down Hunt and his team. Angela Bassett was expected to reprise her role as CIA Director Erica Sloan from Fallout. However, the actress confirmed to Collider in July 2021 that she couldn't be in the movie due to conflicts caused by COVID-19. In July 2020, the UK gave permission for the crew to begin filming without going through the mandatory 14-day quarantine. Similar permission was granted for filming in Norway soon after that. Filming began in earnest on September 6, 2020. McQuarrie revealed the start of filming with posts on his Instagram profile. Production was halted in Italy again in October 2020 after 12 people tested positive for COVID-19 on set. This time, filming was resumed just 1 week later. In February 2021, production in the Middle East was concluded. On April 20, 2021, filming commenced in the small village of Levisham, North Yorkshire, UK, for a train wreck scene. Filming was paused again for 14 days in June 2021 after a member of the production reportedly tested positive for COVID-19. In August 2021, the crew began filming in Birmingham's Grand Central Station. Production was reported to have wrapped in early September 2021, but presumably, some more filming was involved, as the latest news is that the movie's production ended on April 29, 2023, this time confirmed by the director, who is making Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. This new installment in the Mission Impossible franchise is written and directed by Christopher McQuarrie, who also did the previous 2 Mission Impossible movies. McQuarrie also produced the film alongside Tom Cruise. Skydance's David Ellison, Dana Goldberg, and Don Granger will serve as executive producers on the film alongside Tommy Gormley. Star Wars, Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. Lorne Balfe, who composed the score for the previous film, returns as the composer. Fraser Taggart, Edge of Tomorrow, is the cinematographer, while Academy Award nominee Eddie Hamilton, Top Gun: Maverick, serves as the editor. Is Tom Cruise doing his own stunts in Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1? Yes, indeed. Tom Cruise will continue to do his own stunts in Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1, and probably all the other Mission Impossible movies to come. And this time, he'll be taking things to a whole other level. During CinemaCon 2021, Paramount Pictures unveiled a video showcasing what Cruise himself describes as his most dangerous stunt ever. The sequence involves Cruise riding a motorcycle up a ramp and off a cliff, jumping off said motorcycle, and then parachuting to the ground. To prepare for the stunt, the actor supposedly went through 500 hours of skydiving training and a whopping 1,300 motorcycle jumps. It also took months of construction work to build the ramp used for the sequence. And as if that's not mind-blowing already, reports say Cruise did the stunt 6 times before he got it right. Short of shooting Cruise into space on a rocket, it's hard to see how they're going to top this for the next one. The nearly 10-minute featurette was released online on December 19, 2022, after premiering exclusively before IMAX showings of Avatar: The Way of Water. The featurette shows the process behind filming what is said to be the biggest stunt in cinema history, as Tom Cruise's Ethan Hunt rides a motorcycle off a ramp on a cliff, jumps off the motorcycle, and skydives his way down. It also feels like Cruise is once again proving all his naysayers wrong. The new trailer only hints at the specifics of the plot, which seems to suggest that the all-powerful weapon Ethan's enemies are hoping to utilize is artificial intelligence.